welcome back to this week's #Finance Friday. As we've been focusing on burnout this month, I hope that you've been taking many bathroom breaks, washing those doubts and worries away, and just taking some time to breathe. And if you're still not convinced that this is something that you can fix, because hey, we all love being busy, right? Then today is for you. We unfortunately live in a time when burnout is worn as a status symbol. Everyone wants to show how busy they are, but really, if we're honest with ourselves, the impact of burnout really is severe. And we've spent some time looking at the impact that we've got as a result of burnout. So instead, let's focus today on the opposite of the end. We're going to be reviewing a few companies who celebrate having fun at work and really embracing rest. And maybe this can inspire you to do something better and more exciting and something new to be able to prevent burnout at work. So there are a lot of benefits of having fun at work, and they link into the productivity and profitability. As we always say, everything is linked to those two things. Okay, so you might be thinking that work and fun actually don't mix. I mean, how can work possibly be fun? And why do we even need to incorporate fun at work in any case? Well, there are 3 shifts that have created an opportunity for a climate of fun in the workplace. So firstly is the shift in the psychological contract. Now, big words, but really what it means is that more employees are finding value in jobs where there is a positive relationship between the employer and the employee, as opposed to fearing your boss, right? And they prefer working for businesses where the employer is known to care for their staff members and not just the business, right? So it is all about the people. So as a result, a more socially aware and socially connected workplace is really needed to help us to increase our employee satisfaction as well as their well-being in the workplace. And secondly, there has been a major shift in working demographics. As the working world has developed and employees have, like new generations are starting to come in, especially Generation Z, we are dealing with different types of needs and expectations than what were there in the past. And if you think about Generation Z, they're all about experience, right? So we really need to make sure that we are catering for their needs. And then thirdly, there have been shifts in work itself. So as individuals reach beyond and across organizational borders, they often do work that covers multiple areas or departments, and lots of cross-departmental working needs to happen. And as a result, it creates a system mindset approach, and it definitely requires a more collaborative approach, especially considering what is happening with COVID, right? With remote working, it's really, really hard for us to sometimes just get that collab vibe going in our business. So your next thoughts might be that actually there's no time for fun. Like, let's just work all the time. Or I'm too stressed to possibly have fun. Or how is fun actually going to help me? But having fun at work has many, many benefits, not only for the employee, but also for the business as a whole. So let's have a look at a few of them. Firstly, there is a competitive advantage in merging work and play. And it helps to create a strong company culture and a better culture of learning as a whole. There is increased levels of learning or informal learning that happens because of a fun atmosphere. And it's because it creates a better learning environment within which employees will be more likely to try new things and not worry so much about making mistakes. We're all about making mistakes, right? Fail fast, we've spoken about this. And then it also helps to encourage employees to collaborate more and to build stronger teams. It brings teams together, it helps for group cohesion, and at the same time, it also increases creativity among your employees in the workplace. And we all know from creativity stems the best ideas, right? And then it also forms an important role in establishing and strengthening social connections within the workplace. Employees are more likely to create meaningful work and be engaged in a nurturing environment because fun at work really helps to foster a positive environment, right? Which should make sense. And it also helps to improve the employee experience. By ensuring that employees have fun at work, it helps to show that you value your employees, which is what we should all do. And specifically, we value their workplace satisfaction as well as their health. It also helps to improve their mental health and the well-being of your employees. And employees that are healthy and happy are more productive, more energized, and less stressed. According to Harvard Business Review, employees who take time out to have fun at work are more productive and produce a higher quality of work. And don't we all want that? They are happier in their role, more committed, and less likely to call in sick. And the likelihood of presenteeism also actually drops. So executing fun at work really involves a lot of things. It involves ownership and accountability from all levels of an organization, whether it's from an individual level, the team, the leader, as well as the organization, which in turn results in increased employee retention, which is what we all want, right? So really, really a lot of benefits to making sure that we are having fun at work. So we've already alluded to the fact that fun at work and focusing on well-being helps to increase productivity and profitability. But maybe just to really drive this point home, companies who go out of their way to encourage a healthy work-life balance benefit from increased profits as well as productivity. We get increased job performance, reduced employee turnover, happier staff providing better customer service, and businesses that take proactive steps to engage their people outperform their competitors who do not. Okay, so really a lot of reasons for us to do this, but you might be thinking, I don't really have any ideas. I don't know what to do. So let's have a look at some of the best companies and what they actually do. So there are a couple of famous companies and a couple of companies that maybe are not as famous that really have fun as one of their core values. Examples might include Best Buy, Etsy, Lego, that must be really fun to work at, LinkedIn, Mercedes-Benz. We all know about Google and Apple. So here are some examples of how they've decided, and some other companies also have decided to incorporate the element of fun in the workplace. So firstly, Hubspot. We've spoken about Hubspot before. It's all about CRM, and they have rooftop meetings. Now, this whole concept is around the fact that after work, employees can socialize and relax at this rooftop meeting. And apparently it started when the company started, and the tradition still continues today. And the CEO believes that this is what led to the company's roaring success. And secondly, LinkedIn, they follow the walk and talk approach. I love this approach. I think it's really cool. With remote work, we don't often get this, but team members can go for a walk to catch up or have meetings. And this helps to introduce some exercise into the day, which, as we all know, helps to release endorphins that reduce stress, improves health, and makes people happier. Like 4 boxes ticked, because you actually get some work done at the same time as well. Really great. And then Google provides free food to their employees. And I mean, who wouldn't be happy with free food? And Apple is united by a common goal. The employees understand how they each contribute to the company and therefore find meaning in their work. Then Intuit, they really follow a strict approach to work-life balance. They do not expect their employees to work before or after work hours. Now, this really helps to maintain a healthy balance, and I think we could all take a leaf out of this book, whether we are working for ourselves or whether we have employees. It's really important that we have those boundaries in place. And in growth engineering, they have some monthly challenges. They set a new challenge at the beginning of each month and keep record of scores throughout the month, creating a little bit of competition and fun amongst the employees. And I think we all enjoy a little bit of competition every now and then. So there are really a lot of ideas that you can implement in your business to help ensure improved employee well-being. And we'll share a bunch of them in our download for this month. So you can go check it out. It's got some really cool ideas. Okay, so hopefully I've convinced you that there should be fun at work. But the next step is to approach the boss. Oh, wait, you are the boss. Okay, so, or maybe you're not, but then really it is just about having that conversation. So just do it. It really, really is worth it. And start thinking about inexpensive options like the walk and talk approach by LinkedIn, where it doesn't have to cost anything. Just make sure it makes a difference, because at the end of the day, as an entrepreneur or a business owner, you are the master of your own company culture. So you need to drive it, right? And if you feel like you don't have enough creativity in your blood, that's okay. Find someone that you can appoint as the fun ambassador, or get someone else to think of the fun for you. So you can just arrive, pitch up and enjoy it. And this is actually one of the things that we incorporate as part of our Hire a Comedian service, is to make sure that the company culture is floating through everywhere and that there is fun incorporated. So if you want to find out more about that service offering, then just let us know. Let's talk and see how this could be a good fit for you. Okay, so finally, we would love to see some of the fun at the office photos that you guys are having. And please tag it with the hashtag UPvisor, so we can just go see what are you doing. And also make sure that you're keeping an eye on our social media so you can see how we do it as well. Next week, we'll be interviewing labor consultant Elsie Heidenrich on the rights and responsibilities of the burnt out employee and the employer. I'm so excited about this because it's extremely topical and we need to understand what our obligations are within the workplace. So until next week, make sure you tune in. This is Christine, out. Bye.